issue.
Always.
He was just leaning about, like he's waiting for a bus.
Always calm, always cool.
Interesting approach from Anthony Blackburn.
Just stretching it out.
Yeah. There's the marker.
Blackburn's power looks better each and every fight.
Surely it's better to have a few swings target practice. However, great shot. Muniz takes it no problem whatsoever.
Let me ask you a question, and it may seem silly, but
Please.
when he had the cornrows in the hair, when you have the big floppy hair, it makes it look worse, right? Because the hair is flying around?
It does, 100%. Like, for example, in the UFC, Clay Guida, he would have a similar issue.
Right.
He takes shots, the hair flies around everywhere. And if it does come down to a judge's decision, that could go against him. However, he took that with no problem whatsoever. Now Muniz gets revenge. Looks like he's got bigger hands.
Swollen up a little bit ahead of time to begin with, just naturally.
Yeah, if this goes the distance, it's going to look really, really bad because it does swell up quite a bit. There it is. Yeah, so that's a fair blow. They just confirmed it.
You got the first round for Blackburn. Let's see what he can do here in the second. 3-0-1 coming in, like to go on one.
There's hardly any reaction. Back of the finger. Yeah, the hair flies everywhere, but you can see that he takes them with no issue whatsoever. So Muniz is the champ for a reason.
Muniz has never been knocked out. Both of his losses by split decision to Wesley Drade, by unanimous decision in 2022 to Azael Rodriguez. The other thing that Manny doesn't do a ton is knock guys out. He only has 2 knockouts. He started his career with a knockout against Mike Webster, and then, of course, he knocked out KO Chris Thomas to win the welterweight title back in February.
But he is undefeated in slam, so that's great for him, and he's currently the champion. Blackburn's never been knocked out either.
Just a tiny little flinch here. I want to see again.
A little flinchy?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Kind of a low shot by Manny.
I don't know. That was okay for me.
I'll go with it. Fewer fouls, the better. I think we can agree on that.
Yeah, 100%. Let's just keep this thing moving. Round 3 already.
Did he get a grab in his eye?
Yeah, the fingers.
Blackburn gave him the same reaction too, so it's almost like he knew that something could have potentially been committed here. Let's take another look.
It's hard to see from this angle.
It looked like a fair blow to me.
Yeah, well, the referee just said fair blow.
Yeah, that's the way it's been ruled.
Definitely can't see it from that angle. This is a fast match.
Blackburn stepping right up to the table. Muniz using a little bit of the clock. He has 20 seconds left of recovery time. Robert Trujillo in his corner. These guys go way back to season 1 of Road to the Title, the reality series.
this is 5 rounds, so just past the halfway mark now.
Underdogs 4-2 tonight. Good start for Blackburn so far.
Side of that face is really starting to go red.
Blackburn letting him hear it. Both of these guys doing a good job of eating these slaps. Remember, Emanuel Muniz got knocked down on an illegal blow in his title match with Chris Thomas. He said that forced him to focus a lot more on defense and how he was receiving these slaps, and so far so good for Manny Muniz.
Yeah, and so far I've probably got Blackburn winning all 3 rounds simply because, listen, the slap delivery has been pretty even, but the reaction is a big part of it, and you gotta kind of not sell it. You know, you've got to take it. You know, you can't have the showmanship.
You like the Blackburn screams every time he gets hit.
Yeah, his eyes swelling up big time, of course. And, oh, Muniz takes that one well. So
He's taking him. I feel like that's Muniz's action every time. He's just not screaming and yelling. They're both landing pretty clean shots. Pretty
even so far. No one's particularly been hurt. Yeah, we've seen a little scream from Muniz. We see the swelling of the eye from Blackburn, but we haven't seen anybody wobbled or go down to a knee or anything like that. So, a very close match.
Only got to eat one more.
So you have Blackburn ahead on the scorecards. Muniz, if that is what the judges are saying, and it's, by my estimation, you're right on point. He's going to need a knockout here in these last 2 rounds.
2 shots left. Right on 3, round 4, and you're right, Dan. Probably needs a knockout, but it is close.
Knocks the cotton out of his ear, gets the stare again.
Blackburn just takes it so well.
I do feel like you're right. The strikes that Blackburn are delivering, there's more damage being done.
Yeah, I agree, but that was a really nice strike.
It was good.
Good target, knocks the cotton buds out the ears there. Bit of a saliva sprayed out the face of Anthony Blackburn.
However, as I say that, you see more damage on the face of Blackburn, so I wonder if the judges are going to take that into account.
Yeah, of course, but like you said, though, the eye does swell up every single time. Most people's faces go red when you slap them. All right, this is the final round.
Gonna go on one again. Clean fight so far. Props to both men.
Yeah, and Blackburn spoke about that.
Another good one from Blackburn.
And you hear the thud. You know, Muniz ate it well. Nice bit of showmanship, but that was a really hard slap. Great impact. Perfect delivery.
Perhaps the 2 best welterweight slap fighters in the world, and not a foul committed here as we are going into the second slap of a 5-round fight. That's impressive in itself.
And it's also very rare to have this amount of action. 5 rounds, not a single foul on either side. And Blackburn, still at this stage of his career, never fouled once. And that was cool, throws the stick.
And he
catches it, I know.
How about the sportsmanship from Blackburn, pounding him up before the final slap. Oh, he stumbled him. Yeah. Best shot of the fight so far. That's the way you want to finish if you're Muniz.
That is a great way to finish. Stumbled him ever so slightly. Nice bit of impact, a great sound. The crowd enjoyed it. Blackburn stays on the feet. We go to the judges' scorecard.
This is going to be fascinating.
It's a close one for sure. Probably 3-2, maybe. Anthony Blackburn or 4-1. But there wasn't much in those rounds, if that makes sense to what I'm saying. That was for sure, though, the best slap of the fight.
By either guy.
Yeah. Great way to finish. wobbled him.
You could
catch himself.
You could see it in the windup that Muniz was going for it. He knew he needed a knockout to guarantee a victory.
Well, oh yeah, mocks him a little bit there, talking a bit of shit. I mean, the man's the champion. You got to do what you got to do. You got to pull it out of the stops. Round 5, close matchup. Give it everything you've got. To be honest, I think this comes down to round 1. It's probably 2-2. I gave Blackburn round 1, but it was I was like, it could have gone either way, to be honest. So right now, this could go either way. I'm very intrigued to see how the judges score this.
This is fascinating, and there's no way that all 3 judges score it the same way, right? Because everybody's going to see this a bit differently.
Dana's up on the stage. Blackburn's putting on a show.
Well, it is the first title defense for Manny Muniz. He has 2 17-year-old brothers. One of them underwent heart surgery several months ago, had a pacemaker put in, said he's recovering nicely, and really all he tries to do is be an example for his 2 little brothers. And so far so good for the former All-State high school football player from Ontario, California.
Now, it does seem to be taking a while to collect the judges' score. I would assume it's very, very close. Well, here we see Justin Bernard. I think the scores are in.
The official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. Judge Bird scores about 48-47, Muniz. Judge Migliore scores about 48-47, Blackburn. And Judge Weeks scores it 48-47 for the winner by split decision,